Hello, my friends. How are you? Welcome. This is the etched radishes. There's actually two parts to this one. It's a B-size. And we're going to make a couple different things tonight. I thought this would be fun for like a housewarming or maybe a wedding gift possibly. And I wanted to give you a couple of different ideas on how to use this transfer. Y'all, I think it's so cute. Look at these radishes. They are dancing. They're stinking cute. I like them a lot. All 6 of them are really, really cute. I don't know what it is with veggie decor. I see it initially and I'm like, I don't know. And then I start thinking about it and I'm like, oh, that's real cute. Hi, Joni. Hey, Shirley. So we're going to first start with a tea towel. Okay, so I just have a regular size kitchen towel here that I got on Amazon. I just buy a couple of these. Every now and then I buy them at like 3 to a pack or whatever. So I'm going to put my ink mat down first so that I don't get ink anywhere that I don't want it. And I just dropped my transfer, so that's cool. Let's see. Oh, God. Ah, I can't reach it. Why can't I reach it? Y'all. I'm too much, okay? I'm sorry about that. And you just saw my shorts, so that's good too. Hi, Lori. Hey, Sue. Yeah, the radishes are super cute, so ignore me. I'm sorry. I'm a mess, okay? I had a big day today. I had to go up to the office and have a meeting with my bosses, so I did have to leave the house and wear shoes. That was traumatic. Didn't enjoy it at all. I did enjoy seeing my bosses and my friends up there, but, I don't like to wear shoes on a regular basis or leave the house. Hi, Milta. So if you comment, well, Milta, if you want to just send my page a message that says the word start, you will get notifications. Okay, after 6 months of signing up, you do have to re-enroll. But if you just go to your messages and send my page a message saying start, you will get them. So I'm just pressing this down. I did not fuzz this transfer at all, okay? And I thought, of course, that I wanted to use Current Jam ink. Excuse me. I'm going to stir this a little bit. It looks like it's been a little while since I've used this color, and it's a little bit oily looking, but that's okay. It will mix back up and look beautiful again. Oh, perfect. Okay, now that is Current Jam and I love it, okay? So that is Current Jam, obsessed with this color. Yeah, so send me a message if you don't mind saying start and it will re-sign you up for notifications. So we're gonna go ahead with this. Now I do have my ink mat down. I have my heat press here, but you do not have to have a heat press to use transfers and ink. Okay, you can absolutely use just a plain iron. And if you do use an iron, so as you'll see, whenever I use my heat press, I immediately press everything and it's heat set right away. But if you're gonna use an iron, you're gonna wanna let it sit overnight for about 24 hours. And then use your iron on medium-high heat. And for about 4 minutes, okay, with a piece of parchment, just take that iron and over the parchment paper, move it around for about 4 minutes, okay? Don't let it stand still or else it could burn your fabric. So do that on both sides with an iron and then you'll be heat set. Now with my heat press, I'm doing 350 for 30 seconds and that should be good enough, okay? So there are a couple of differences, but you absolutely do not need to have a heat press to do an ink project. No, nothing on the house yet. We are going to have an open house on Sunday. So hopefully that will generate some interest. So I'm all good to go here. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. That is perfection. I love it. And now I'm going to remove my ink mat. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to gently pull it away from my fabric, and I'm going to carefully do that because it is pretty darn sticky. and try to keep from touching the fabric to itself. I know that's a little nerve-wracking watching me do that, but we made it. Okay, so I do have my heat mat underneath here, okay, and so that I don't mess up my surface. So make sure that you have some kind of protection for your surface. And I do have a piece of parchment right here. I'm gonna dry this just a little. It's not gonna dry it all the way, but it will get it semi-dry so that it's not so wet, okay? This isn't really required, but I do like to do it before I heat set my ink projects, okay? All right, so there's that, and then I'm just gonna set my hi Alma, my parchment down, and I'm gonna set my my heat press, and 30 seconds at 350, and we should be good to go here, okay? So you really don't need any pressure. I'm just resting my hand here. I'm not pushing or anything like that. I know with a lot of vinyl and stuff, you do have to do hard pressure. I don't know. They have like a medium, low, high pressure. I don't know what that means. Okay, I don't use vinyl enough. And thank God, because this project does not require vinyl, and it also doesn't come peeling up. Hi, Kathy, like vinyl does. So, plus no weeding. Thank God, because when I did a little bit of weeding with different vinyl projects, y'all, bane of my existence. Did not like that at all. Okay, so I'm going to save that piece of parchment for later to use another time, and I'm going to show you exactly how cute this is. Now, these towels are really good, and look how precious those little radishes are. Aren't they so cute? Now, I'm going to set this to the side. I'll see where I can put it, that it's not going to be in the way. And let me just rearrange really quick. And we're going to do another quick little project. Okay, this is the decorative cutting board from my shop. Isn't it cute? Yeah, I don't eat radishes either, except for whenever they get slipped into a salad at a restaurant, because I would never buy them, okay? But it is what it is. They're super cute, and they are dancing, so why don't you love them? I do. All right, so these are our radish cutouts. I thought that these would be super fun to use, and I'm going to go ahead and use a slightly off-white color for the base. This is sheepskin. So I have this other white out because I do want to do something on the cutting board itself and not just leave it the color that it currently is. Now, I'm going to use, of course, my little makeup sponge. So this is what I used the other night with that unicorn spit. I'm going to just trim the end off of here with my scissors. Just cut off like the paint part, right? So then we're good as new here, pretty much. There's a little bit of staining right there, but that's okay. And I'm going to just use the lid of my paint jar. This is sheepskin. This is Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint. Really, really good coverage, and I love this paint so much. As y'all know, I use it all the time. Makes it really easy for my backgrounds, and you know, radishes are white on the inside. They're like red on the outside, so I figured that this would be perfect to give a little bit of white peeking out of the background. And we're going to use Currant Jam again. That's funny, Lori. Yes, they do. They absolutely do. I'm not interested in radishes. People that eat them, just, I don't know if people eat them by themselves. Is that a thing that people do? I have no idea, because that's not me. Not a clue. But if they get snuck into a salad, I will likely go ahead and eat it. Just like those red onions. I don't really like those raw. But in a salad, for some reason, I'm okay with it. Sometimes. A lot of the time, I'll throw them onto Chris's plate, and he's fine with that. Because he likes them. So that works for me. All right. We're almost good here. I am doing 2 layers of paint, and I'm kind of tapping my paint off so that it's not so thick. You don't want it to be super thick as the base coat. Just a light coating, and then you can always go back and add more if you need to. Add a second layer, which usually I do 2 layers depending on what I'm doing. If I'm painting this another color, I might just leave 1 layer of white on the bottom. Especially if it's like a pastelish type color, I like to have a white base, and then that helps my lighter colors pop better, okay? But I think we're probably good here. Yeah, I'm glad that you like them. I'm not a fan, but happy to see that other people are. That's wonderful news. All right, so those are my radishes. They are painted, and the cutouts for these have all 6 of the radishes. So we're just going to do the other half of the sheet on these cutouts for this cutting board. I am not a picky eater at all, actually, Alma. I'll pretty much eat anything. I'll try anything once, right? If I decide that I don't like it after I've tried it the first time, then that's one thing. But I'm not like, ew, I'm not going to try that. I'm pretty much down for most things, unless if it's like weird looking. That's the most PC way for me to say what I'm thinking. I don't know. I know it's not just me. That if something's strange looking, that I actually do like beets. My grandfather, whenever he was alive, he used to pickle beets, and I had never tried one until one day at his house, him and my mom were eating some of the beets that he had pickled, and they were really good. Now, it's not something I would go out and buy or make on my own, but, you know, when in Rome, right? All right, so I am just waxing these lightly, not a whole lot of wax on them. I do want to protect my surface and my transfer from getting peeled up when I pull up my transfer. So let me see if I can find a smaller squeegee over here. Here we go. I did just wash all of my squeegees, so they're all nice and clean, pretty much, except for what I used last night because, you know, I don't wash my stuff every day because I'm lazy. I'm lazy. All right, so I'm going to paint these real quick. So this, real quick, I say these, but it's this. So here's what I'm thinking. I want to have like the top, and so I don't know, I came up with this earlier today. Yeah, pickled beets are pretty good. I'm really surprised by that, but, you know, my grandparents always had interesting types of food, and I always was willing to try it. In fact, first time I ever had sushi was at Christmas. My Aunt Lisa brought some sushi for everyone to try, and I really liked it. That was the first time I'd ever had a California roll, and then after that, I was, like, obsessed with sushi. So I taped that off with painter's tape, and I just made sure to press down really well. I'm just going to paint this, the top part of it, including the handle, okay? And this is what I want to do, is I want a good, nice, thick layer of paint here. And I think I'm going to go around the edges too, just on the outside edges of this cutting board. Now, the grain on this is a little bit fine, so I'm kind of trying to fill in the grain so that it doesn't show through. So I'm adding probably a little bit more paint than I normally would. But I think this is going to be a cute kitchen decor idea for, it would be great in like a gift basket with this and a tea towel, maybe like for a holiday gift, or like I said, a housewarming or a wedding gift, something like that. Would be nice, maybe with a nice bottle of wine. Sue, I know that every time that I talk about giving away a bottle of wine, you think that you can take it with you. But you're actually supposed to leave it with the people that you gave it to. So that is a tip, a gift-giving tip for you, from me, from Pammy. And if you didn't know, that's the proper etiquette for giving a bottle of wine. I know that you want to take it home with you, but it is intended for the gift recipient. All right. So I just want to have, I don't know, I feel like this looks a little more done whenever it's all the way around. I know, right? That's what I thought the first time someone told me that. Like, excuse me, what? I paid for this. I bought it. Why don't I get to drink it? But yeah, apparently that is common practice to leave the bottle of wine that you purchased for your friend or family member or, I mean, frenemy, whatever, okay? I know, that's a hard pill to swallow, but we will work through this together, okay? All right, so there's my paint. I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to go a little bit heavier up here. I didn't do as, like, thick of a layer, so that looks great. I'm liking that a lot. I just burned myself on my hot glue gun. I don't know if you saw me jump, but here I am. I made it through. All right, so I'm going to just pull this tape off while it's wet still so that I don't mess up my line. That looks perfect. Loving it. So let's get that thrown away. And I am going to use my light for, well, I guess, you know, I've never tried it, so I don't know why I am saying that you should take it. Like, maybe I'll be happier if I take it with me instead of giving it away. But I don't know, try maybe buying 2 bottles. That might help, but then you'll want both of them, so I don't know what to tell you. So I am going to fuzz my transfer. Okay, I'm going to add some lint to the back of it so that it's not so sticky that it pulls up the paint, or the paint that I just put down on my cutouts, okay? Now you could absolutely go ahead and use this transfer right on the cutting board. But I think that these cutouts will give it a little bit of a 3D effect, and you know how I love using cutouts. So you can comment the word shop to get all the stuff to make this, or whatever part of this project that you would like to grab at a discount, and just pressing that down really well. Like I said, we are going to use current jam paste, and then this project will match. Our paste and ink will match. All right, so I'm just grabbing a little bit. I don't think I'm going to need that much. Oh yeah, I probably got way more than I actually needed. With these really thin transfers, y'all, the amount of paste and ink that you use is just minuscule. It's amazing. So your paste will last a lot longer. By the way, do not forget that Academia, the color of the month, was released, yesterday. Luckily, I don't have anything down here on the SKU line because I just went over it with my paste. I would have gotten paste on my project had I been doing this on a flat surface. Hi, Karen. How are you? Oh my gosh. That is too cute, y'all. Look at that little radish. Isn't that adorable? I'm loving that. Oh my gosh. That's going to look so cute. So let's do the next one. And this is a really fun project. So yeah, Academia was released yesterday. It is the color of the month for March. Only available while supplies last. It's kind of a dark greenish, like a greenish blue tealish color, dark teal. Really, really nice color, y'all. It looks wonderful with gold. Really, really excited to receive mine. So make sure that you go place your order. Whenever you have $75 worth of stuff in your cart, you will be able to add it to your cart. It is $16 a jar, just like the other jars of paste. And if you're a club member, you will also, yeah, it's similar to Tide, but darker than Tide is. Yes. And once I get mine in, I'll do a comparison so that y'all can see the difference. Because I think it's going to be similar. A lot of people were saying the same thing about Dream Car, that it was the same as Raspberry Sorbet, and there's a huge difference between the two. So the pictures are deceiving online, but you'll just need to get it and try it for yourself, okay? But anyway, so if you're a club member, you also, if you spend $100, you not only get access to purchase that paste jar, but you'll also get a free tote bag, transfer tote, excuse me, and a fuzzing cloth added to your cart for free. Okay? So that's nice. I have a little like piece of string. Oh no. Stuck to my... Okay, I keep breaking it more and more. Y'all, it started raining today. It is so hot and humid here. It's ridiculous. This morning I was getting ready to go into the office and I blow dried my hair. And I swear to you, I've not sweated that much in a hot minute. And I was literally in the Dominican Republic last week and I was not that sweaty down there. So, not cool. I mean, I'm telling you, I turned on the fans in my house and tried to cool off. I got in my car. I had the AC blasting so much. Have you ever done this? Taken like your shirt and put it up to the air vent, or is it just me? I don't know. Maybe other people that have hot flashes might relate to that, but that's what I did. Okay, in my driveway. Yeah, serious savings. I mean, the transfer totes are like 20 bucks. The fuzzing cloths, I think, are $12. And so, I mean, that's $32 right there that you get you get for free whenever you place a $100 order. So that's pretty amazing. Plus, the transfer totes are awesome. And I love having more than one. Okay, good, Karen. Thank you for letting me know that it's not just me. Okay, so isn't that so cute? Y'all, these radishes are just adorable. I'm obsessed with these. I think you're going to have to see these a couple more times for me because I'm not over them yet. Okay? Yeah, and so I'm going to be moving to Houston someday soon, I'm sure, whenever I finally sell this house. And I might melt. It's going to be a real problem for me because it is so hot. Okay, I want to make sure this is good and dry, and it is not quite dry, the white part. Plus, I might as well go ahead and dry these bad boys too. So what I'm seeing here is the great part about these cutouts is they can slightly hang over the edge. Oh my gosh, I love this. Y'all, this is so cute. It's hot in here, I'm sorry. Okay, so I went ahead and placed those just like that. I do have my glue gun hot and ready. So let me just put down some glue here. Now I am trying to not use too much so that it doesn't come out the edges. Okay. I love these new thin transfers because it barely puts any paste on, so they dry really fast. It's so handy, y'all. Makes me so happy to not be sitting here spending my life drying paste. Okay. Oh, I love this. It's so cute and just fun. I don't know. It can't be just me. It gives me a total farmhouse vibe. It reminds me of like the decor my grandmother would have had in her house. And I love a good vintage feel, right? So there's that. Super cute. And then I do have a couple of little ribbons here. So I have this farmhouse one from Dollar Tree and then another just regular buffalo check. And here's what I'm thinking. Isn't it cute? I'm going to just do a simple little knot here and then... Yes, absolutely. So I used to have these pants, whenever I used to have to wear slacks, or black pants to work. I had these like gaucho pants. I don't know how you say it. Gaucho pants. Super cute, but they were real flowy on the bottom. And I could literally lift it up and like open the whole pant leg into the vent. And oh my gosh. When you talk about game changer, that did it for me. Okay. Lifesaver every time. Those pants were amazing. They were awesome to wear. They were so comfortable. Plus, if I was really hot, I could just air out my entire bottom half right there in the vent. Easy, easy. Isn't it cute? Thank you, Milta. I appreciate that. Just trimming these and trying to arrange it so that you can see both. Y'all, this is real cute. I'm liking this a lot. If I can get that to sit correctly. Okay. Now, super easy, cheap and quick projects that you could whip up in just a moment's notice as a last minute gift. Even like for a hostess gift, right? So we're going to start seeing spring and summer parties coming up. And how fun would this be to bring? Now, Sue, you're going to have to pick up a bottle of wine on your way to the party and not drink it in the car on the way there. Okay? That is my challenge for you, my friend. So, exactly. And it's so cute. Look how cute this is. Isn't it great? So, yeah, you got to add the wine and get yourself a little basket or something and just put it in the trunk, okay, for the way there. That way it's safe from you, okay? Just ripping the cork out with your teeth on the way, you know. Anyway, I'm so happy that you guys joined me. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that I'm inappropriate. I dropped my transfer down there. I'm a hot mess, okay? And literally hot mess because it's warm in here right now. I need to turn the AC down. And I love you so much. Look how cute this turned out. And then, of course, the towel. I just love ink projects, y'all. They're so easy. Plus, I can reuse this transfer with ink or paste multiple times. I could make a whole set of these towels and take them to my friend, keep them for myself, maybe make a best friend set, have one at my house and one at my friend's house. And how cute is that? Okay? I love you all. I will see you tomorrow night. Make sure that you've signed up for notifications. If you are not getting messenger notifications, if you don't mind just going to my page or going to your messenger, finding a message from me and from my business page and sending me the word START, S-T-A-R-T, okay? And then that will get you re-enrolled for notifications, okay? Y'all have a wonderful night. We'll talk soon, okay? Good night.